Hi, my name is Theo Bean. I'm from Orem, Utah, and I think the most unique thing about me is just how many instruments I play. I play 6 different instruments, which is really cool. I just love playing instruments, specifically the piano. It's something that I just love. It's very therapeutic for me. I can get a lot of emotions out. I can get, you know, you can get a lot out when playing music because there's such a variety. I also really love listening to music. That is, if I'm not doing something that requires me to like have my full attention in listening, I will probably be listening to music just because I love it so much. I love the variety of it, and I think it brings me a lot of comfort because I don't know. I think it just does. I'm also a really big Marvel fan, so I really love watching the Marvel movies. That also brings me a lot of comfort. So I kind of rely on music in Marvel movies, which is fun. The last documentary I watched was called The Ripper. I think it's actually a docuseries, but it was about the Yorkshire Ripper, who he was in Yorkshire and Manchester in England, where he killed a bunch of women, and it's pretty dark, but I think it was really interesting to watch. I find true crime really fascinating because I love, looking into people's lives and seeing how that might have affected them. And so this was a good one. I really enjoyed it, but it's quite dark because it's about this guy who murders women. I think one thing that I learned out of that was it talks a lot about women's safety and how, people don't think about it until there's a big serial killer going on, but it's still something very prevalent in any time. And so I thought that was really interesting because I think a lot of people don't think about women's safety just in general, and so I think it's really important to learn about that. And the reason I want to take this class is just to further my knowledge on production. I find making both nonfiction and fiction movies very interesting, and so I think learning more about the production process, so all 3 of the steps to produce something, and I think it's really interesting, and I really want to further my knowledge on that. So